all the familiar faces, thank you again for joining us this evening for our launch of Sunpiology, our 11th year. So let me talk a little bit about that in Sun Life. So it's been 2 years since Sun Life redefined its purpose to include the last phrase over there, live healthier lives. Sun Life has been in the Philippines for 124 years already. So next year we are celebrating our 125th year in the Philippines. And for the longest time, Sun Life has been all about promoting lifetime financial security because as you know, we're in the business of insurance and investments. But 2 years ago, we updated our purpose and we also said we wanted Filipinos also to live healthier lives. And why does that make sense for us? Of course, we really are all about making sure people live brighter. And a person may have all the wealth that they need, but if they're not in good health, they will not be able to enjoy their wealth. And that is why we feel wealth and health go together. So ever since then, we've really been more active in the health and wellness space. So in Sun Life, we've been developing a lot more health insurance products. So you will see here that we have a wide range of options for health insurance. We have Sun First Aid, we have Sun Fit and Well, which is a critical illness insurance product. We also have one that we launched this year, catering to senior citizens, so Sun Senior Care. Aside from that, we've also launched a community a few years ago called Go Well. Go Well is a community of Filipinos who would like to live healthier lives. And right now, as we speak, we have over 12,000 members in the Go Well community who are always engaged in terms of attending our community workouts, if you can see there. And we've also recently launched a website where people can actually go for content and tips on how to live healthier lives. And they can also book attendance to our events through the website. And then we've really become more bolder in terms of staging sporting events. We are now, for the, I think, 3rd year, the title sponsor of the Sun Life Aquathlon, which is a running and a swimming event. We are also the title sponsor for the Dream Marathon. So the Dream Marathon is a special event catering to first-time marathoners. So these are people who want to run the 42-kilometer marathon. And we help them get there and we will help them achieve this milestone of running their first marathon. We are also the title sponsor for the Sun Life 5150. So last year it was held in Naga, Cebu, and this year it will be held, next year it will be held in Bohol. Okay. Aside from that, we've also been supporting other organizations that are promoting health and wellness. We have supported the Institute for Diabetes on Studies on Diabetes Foundation. We have actually constructed this wellness clinic within the center called the Sun Life Nutrition Lounge, which is meant to educate people who visit the center on how to prevent diabetes through a healthier lifestyle. We are also partnering with our brand ambassador, Mr. Enchong, to hold a series of swimming classes for underprivileged children because we believe that swimming is a basic survival skill, especially for children, lalo na binabaha tayo, and a lot of children really need to learn how to swim. So our brand ambassador, Mr. Enchong, was kind enough to partner with us to tutor children in basic swimming skills. And then very soon, we will also be launching in Nuvali what we call the Sun Life Bright Circuit. So it's a space in Nuvali where people can go and exercise for free. So they don't need to go to the gym anymore, they can just go to this Sun Life Bright Circuit. So a lot more coming soon. There will be a community workout in November 9 in Nuvali around the time that we launch the circuit also. We will have the Go Well Jab and Jam and the Go Well Palm class. So that will be fun community workouts. And then on October 13, we will have the Sun Life Aquathlon in Vermosa. As mentioned, we will have the Sun Life 5150 in Bohol next year. And then, of course, the reason why we're here, we are here to launch the Sunpiology 11th year edition. So the Sunpiology this time, on its 11th year, will have something different. It will be composed of 3 events. But before I talk about that, let's just look back a little. So it's been 11 years since we launched our flagship charity event called Sunpiology, which as we all know is a partnership between Sun Life and our brand ambassador, Mr. Piolo Pascual. And ever since we launched it, we've really evolved it. We now have more events. We have added a cycling event, which is the Sun Life Cycle PH, and of course, the run, which has been there for 10 years, has now gone Asia-wide. So right now, yung ating Sunpiology run, there's also a run happening in Sun Life Malaysia, Sun Life Indonesia, Sun Life Hong Kong, and Sun Life Vietnam. So it's become an Asia-wide initiative. And of course, we've been growing the number of attendees as well as the number of beneficiaries. So for this year, we have 3 events. The first one is the virtual run, which is a new event. This means that anybody can actually join because they don't have to be present in one venue. They can register to this virtual run. They can choose from between 50 kilometers or 125 kilometers and run wherever they are. They just need to register and log in the kilometers they've run, and if they finish it within 1 month, if they complete running 50 kilometers or 125 kilometers in 1 month, they will win a finisher's kit, which includes a medal and a shirt. So that's the virtual run, and registration is already open for that, but the run will begin on October 15. The other one is the cycling event, which is Sun Life Cycle PH. This is in partnership with Sunrise, this is really meant for families to bond on wheels. This is happening on November 23. And it's fun because it will start in BGC, but we will close off the roads so people can bike freely to Makati and everywhere. Imagine, when else can you do that? So this is a fun event. We hope to have about 1,000 cyclists join us in this event. And then finally, next year, January 18, we will have the Resolution Run, which will also have some new twists because we're celebrating our 125th anniversary next year. We will have a lot of surprises. We will have fun zones, which we call 125 fun zones. We will be raffling off to 125 participants gift certificates worth 1,250 each. We will also have a special distance of 12.5 kilometers. So usually it's 3, 5, and 10K, but next year, yung naggagawa ng 10K, we will challenge them to go 12.5K. And much more highlights, of course, the usual attendance of our partners from Star Magic will also add fun and excitement. So we hope that you can join us in this event and really help us promote so that we can all encourage more Filipinos to live healthier lives. So with that, I thank you and I hope you enjoy the rest of the